incredible people who make it all happen. Hello and welcome to Behind the Meal. This is Dave Colling. Today we've got something special for you. I was at the Meals on Wheels America conference in San Antonio last week, and I had a chance to speak with dozens of people. Instead of just a single guest, we're bringing you a mosaic of voices from across the country. You'll hear from directors, coordinators, and individuals in a variety of roles with programs from all over the country. They'll be sharing their insights on 3 key topics: their goals for attending the conference, what makes their programs unique, and a memorable story from the field. First up, we'll dive into what everyone here is hoping to get out of these few days. We'll hear what's on the minds of Meals on Wheels leaders nationwide.
Can you give me your name and program you're with?
My name is Heather DeYoung, and I'm with Meals on Wheels Ocean County.
And where's that at?
That is New Jersey, and it is suburban Jersey Shore.
Okay. So what are you hoping to take home with you from the conference?
I really hope for me, Meals on Wheels is about collaboration and partnerships, and it's about learning from the other Meals on Wheels and how they do what they do and incorporating that into our programs that I can take home and benefit our seniors.
I'm Michelle Cordero Lee. I'm the CEO of Hawaii Meals on Wheels.
Wonderful. And what are you hoping to take back to your program that you've learned so far?
Well, for me, it's always about the connections and hearing about what other people are doing in various different counties and states. I always take back so much to our island home in terms of, hey, let's try something new. Look at what they're doing here in Nebraska. And it's just a fun conference to be at.
My name is Dave Gilman. I'm the Director of Advancement for Meals on Wheels Western Michigan, which is in Grand Rapids. I'm looking forward to learning from some of the other folks here, what's working for them, and take away some innovative ideas, hopefully best practices. I've only been with our organization for less than a year, so I'm still learning a lot about what happens in the Meals on Wheels ecosystem.
I am Suzette Jarman, and I am with Meals on Wheels, Orange County, North Carolina.
And what made you want to come to the conference?
I love the conference. I love being able to network with people and meet new people and see how other programs do some of the same things that we do.
I think it's really clear that people are here to learn and grow. But equally important is that chance to connect with peers, as you'll hear from these next few folks.
Well, tell me your name and what program you're with.
I'm Shauna Marceau. I'm with Meals on Wheels Central Texas, which is located in Austin.
Wonderful. What are you hoping to get out of the conference while you're here and take back to Austin?
It's very valuable to network amongst other providers, and you always get several gold nuggets to take back home, or a new labeling machine, which that's always a positive, but you can really find the interstitial connective tissue that brings us all together and how we can collaborate and learn from each other.
Jennifer Okamura, Meals on Wheels of Northwest Indiana. I think the conference is a really amazing way to just learn about the other resources and tools that you can bring back to your company or organization. We have benefited from just being able to talk to the different vendors here at the expo, and have increased our productivity and resources just with like the MOW scheduler that we learned about last year, implemented this year, and has changed our volunteer manager's life.
Cool. Just give me your name, what program you're with.
I'm Allie Evans. I'm the Executive Director at Food Net Meals on Wheels in Ithaca, New York, serving Tompkins County.
Wonderful. What's the one thing you've learned about so far at the conference that you're hoping to put in place when you get back to New York?
I think there's a renewed sense of collaboration, maybe with some of our competitors or partner organizations, because we have to work together to serve more people and do it better.
I'm Bert Renderly. I'm with Meals on Wheels Kitsap, which is in Western Washington State. As many connections as possible. Our organization is small, but we're in a position to take the next step. And so a lot of the vendors and the connections here are going to help us do that.
Absolutely. My name's Owen Asparis. I'm with Meals on Wheels Spokane. You know what? My hope is to network with folks, because that is the most powerful thing from the conference. Obviously, you learn some new concepts and stuff, but the ability to connect with folks is, I think, the biggest strength of this conference.
So my name is Verlis Johnson. I'm with Nutrition and Services for Seniors in Beaumont, Texas. We service Jefferson and Hardin counties. So I wanted to learn more about how other areas, other states, other counties service their seniors, what's working for them, what they needed to change, and maybe just get new and innovative ideas as well as share some of the ones that we do.
So I am Keisha Gilliams, and I am from RW Solutions in Danbury, Connecticut, but we're out of New Britain, Connecticut. So I am the EMP coordinator, so I manage the whole program. So here, when you come to a MAWA conference, it's more to like get to know other people, see what they're doing, see what they're doing that we could actually do ourselves.
And while certainly there were a lot of people that were looking to make those connections and networking opportunities with their peers, there were others that were really looking to find more focused areas to learn about, to take back to their programs.
Cool. Just tell me your name and what program you're with.
Hi, my name's Cole Hare. I'm with Senior Services Plus in Alton, Illinois.
And what are you hoping to learn while you're at the conference this week?
I'm hoping to learn a little bit of everything. I'm new to managing our Meals on Wheels department, so I'm here to just absorb all the info. Specifically, I wanted to maybe reach out to people and see how they're making the meals as far as recipes and upgrading that maybe with some dietitian resources.
My name is Aisha Madison. I'm with Area Agency on Aging of Southeast Arkansas. We are housed in Pine Bluff, Arkansas.
Okay.
We are trying to end our waiting list over our 14 counties, and we went to a conference earlier today, which was amazing to get with different agencies and to find out the different strategies that they're using to end their waiting list.
Sure, my name is Andrea Prue Bunicki, and I'm with Meals on Wheels for Northern Illinois. So at this conference, what I'd really like to learn is more about how to get involved with Medicare and Medicaid, especially with all the, turbulence that it's experiencing right now.
Hey, yeah, so I'm Jimmy Golding. We are from Meals on Wheels Summit, Utah, and Wasatch in Utah. Yeah, so I've actually been for quite a few years, but we wanted to come and find out a lot more about funding and options and what other people are doing and their systems and how they work so that we can maybe streamline our processes and make sure that we are doing the best we can to serve our clients.
My name is Elijah Friday, and I am with Northwest Senior Disabilities Senior Services in Salem, Oregon. So my supervisor sent me to the conference.
That's the best. That's the most honest answer I've gotten.
And so in my role, I do a lot of volunteer recruitment. So basically, I'm just here trying to learn a little bit more about volunteerism and how to recruit more volunteers and retention as well.
Hi, I'm Terry Walden. I'm the Executive Director of Meals on Wheels in Columbia, Missouri. I'm looking for new ideas, input from other organizations, and just answers to see how others are doing things.
My name is Allison Lane Thompson, and I am with Fresh Meals on Wheels of Sheboygan County. I am hoping to find a way to be able to expand our program to reach more people. We make our meals from scratch, and we use fresh local ingredients and produce, and I want to be able to reach more people.
You know, we all like to talk about our programs and the work we do. So I asked some of the people at the conference last week to tell us something that they wish other people knew about their program.
If there's one thing about your program you wish everybody knew, what would it be?
Everybody always says we are more than meals, but I like to say that we're also community care and connection. We're there every day for them, and we know our seniors, and we really want to make sure they're well and safe.
The one thing that I wish people knew about us is the amount of medical meals that we do, and that it's very easy to be able to find partners, especially hospitals and nursing homes and in the community. I'm a big believer in partnerships, and that's the only way we've been able to do it for the past 20 years was through partnerships and being able to do medical meals.
We are very small, but we have a lot of community connections, and I think that's where we're able to offer a lot of the services that we offer is by forming and building those community connections with other businesses, organizations, and individuals that help support our program with extra services.
Wonderful. And what's something about your program that you wish other people knew about?
Well, in Central Texas, we have been evaluating the impact our programs have on those we serve from a health standpoint, improving malnutrition, food security, social connection, and now it's becoming more a part of the national network, which is great. So I'm actually thrilled that probably for the first time in the 17 years I've been here, we will start to get more data on the same things to prove our value proposition to others and funders.
Something we do that I think is pretty unique is we partner with our local county jail as our kitchen. So there's professionals there, obviously, we're chefs and make sure that we're up to our standards, but then it also uses the inmates. So it cuts down our costs, but also provides them an opportunity to learn a skill. And when they get out of, incarceration, then they can use that skill to go get employment. It's a really cool partnership. We've had it for over a decade, and they're so wonderful to work with, and they really appreciate it, and we appreciate it because it keeps our price per meal down. So
we're more than a meal, and I think that's general for all Meals on Wheels. But my favorite thing is to invite people in and to really just educate them on who we are and what programs we offer.
What's the one thing about your program you would like other people to know about?
We're small, but we're mighty.
Yeah, that's wonderful. Well, thank you.
I think what Bert said there about being small but mighty really captures what a lot of Meals on Wheels programs around the country are doing. And there's a lot of small but mighty programs doing a lot of great work. Other thing I asked a few of the programs that we talked to was about their work on the ground, some stories that really show the people they're serving or the people they're working with. And so we've got a couple of stories here to share.
Tell me your name and what program you're with.
Okay, I'm Karen Peck, and I'm with Grand River Meals on Wheels in Rifle, Colorado. Part of what I'd love people to know is how rural we are and how small town, how people who live there, they don't lock their doors. If someone locks their doors, it means they move from a city into our area. And I also love the connection that is made between our Meals on Wheels volunteers and their people or their peeps, And, I think of the story of Becky, who has been delivering to one of our clients for probably 2 to 3 years now, and she noticed the client always came to the door in the same ratty bathrobe. So at Christmas this last year, she went out and bought a new pink bathrobe for that client, and now the client is wearing the new one every time, and it's just really sweet.
We have a lot of stories about our amazing volunteers. I think the one that pops into my head right now is we have a volunteer, Diane, who's been with us for over 20 years, and she delivers once a week. And but she's taken it to the next level. So she's also doing a fundraiser for us. She and her husband have been selling Pampered Chef for over 40 years. They started doing it to raise money for their honeymoon and then ended up putting 3 kids through college. So now in their retirement, they're raising money for nonprofit organizations. So you get to meet some incredible people that make it their life's mission to give and to improve their community. So that's probably just wonderful. A little nugget of the goodness that comes out of our work.
I think those stories really illustrate the connections and care that our programs bring to their communities every day. As you've heard, the people that make up the Meals on Wheels network are here to learn, to share, and to be inspired. They are passionate about their programs. Their work creates truly life-changing moments. So I want to thank everybody for listening to our special edition from San Antonio at the Meals on Wheels America Conference. Again, thank you to Meals on Wheels America. Thank you to everybody that we got to talk to. Thank you for everybody that came to the conference. And thank you to Metro Meals on Wheels for sending me. If you have a program that you'd like to hear on Behind the Meal, please drop me a note and we'll get them on. And until next time, please follow. That way you won't miss any episodes. Thanks. Bye-bye.